Welcome everybody to Let's Play Dragon Force 2, Part 22. And where we left off, we had a little bit of a predicament concerning the Queen of Moon Palace. The Queen of 500 years ago, that is. First, anyone want to join us? Anita, she's standing her ground. Hugo, she's standing her ground. Henry, he could be a good builder if he decides to join us, not just yet. And we're making something nice with the longsword there. We've already given out our awards, so we're just going to push forward. We want to have a nice, friendly, peaceful discussion with the Queen of Moon Palace, the current queen. But before that, Gonx is going to have to make a trek halfway across the continent. Meanwhile, on the northern side of life... Oh, okay, before I could react, we have a fight. Who are we up against? Edward again. Oh, but he's brought friends. Okay, this should be some fun fights. I'm going to leave all this in. Mario. She's a good character. Like Reni, she starts off weak. All she has is healing, but she has a lot of MP. Excellent troop types. Look, she can use Harpies, Chimeras, Monks, and Zombies, Ghosts, Cavalry, Birdman, Falcon, Dragon. So, potential to have some very interesting combinations there. Very versatile. She learns some great abilities. Definitely one of the best characters if you're patient. You know, and... this should be an easy one for Bart, so... actually, we're going to use Shin. Not because Bart's couldn't handle it, I just have I have other goals in mind. There's a plan, trust. There's a plan behind what I'm doing here. Just, have faith in me. If I've earned it. I don't know if I have. And I tell you, trust is a wonderful gift. Because if you think about it, you really can't earn trust from anybody. Either they do or they don't. Either they'll give it or they won't. So... the people in your life who trust you, don't take them for granted. And who does she have currently? She has all flying units. So I'm going to order all to attack. And I'm not even worried about them. The dragons are going to be pretty effective against both of them. The birdmen will be equal, if not slightly stronger. They should definitely be stronger than the harpies. So we're just going to let them come forward. We're not concerned. Meanwhile, Shin is going to do this. I love the voice acting in this game. I can't help it. I get unnaturally excited about it. I probably should be embarrassed, but I'm not. Not in the slightest. I would melee, but they would just turn tail and start attacking her troops, and we don't want that. So before she can use healing, I'm going to try to coax her down into the red. And I'm going to throw out another triple dart, which will hopefully end it. I think this will end it. Yeah, because her max HP is not that high, so this ought to do it. Yes. So, that was an extremely easy fight, but don't be fooled. She was only level 3, and she hasn't been seeing much action. In the right hands, she is devastating. So, yeah, she's sort of like Reni's version of Hilda, because Hilda's another character. Starts off weak, but if you take your time with her. And this is where Cho was. I've been wondering when we're going to see him. I believe he's the leader of the Kitchen Ashes cooking faction. And he's another character. If you stick with him, he can be pretty good. I usually don't use him, but he does seem like a good character. His portrait makes me think of unused character from Dragon Ball. Doesn't he look like he would fit in the Dragon Ball Z universe? You know, he looks that Toriyama art style. Kind of see that there. We will throw out maybe Bart's for this one. He's only got 43 HP though, so because Cho has 9 MP and I'm pretty sure he has an Aura Bomb. That would do a lot of damage, so no. Unfortunately, we will not send Bart's. How about Gonzalez? Oh, no, I'm going to save him for the flying troops. He's going to tear them apart. So, we'll go with her. A little indecisive today. Take a good look at what real magic is. I want to know who is he talking about, her or him. That's the I Mean Business music playing right now. You do well not to piss me off. Yeah, you might want to heed those words, Cho. We're going to send our mages forward. The ghosts will stand by. They're a little bit stronger than the mages, so they can guard. Actually, I'm going to do what I normally do in this situation. Focus on him. Not worried about her because she has healing, so she can recover herself. The mages got distracted already. So everybody advance if you can. We'll see if we can weaken them a bit with this. Under the light of the pale blue moon. Though it's not really blue there, is it? Oh, I don't believe he just did that. But you know what? I'm okay with that. You know why? Because he's already taken a hit, and silence works both ways, so now he can't use anything either. And I think my troops can do more damage to him than his can do to me. We'll see. It's a race. It's a race to survive. And we'll just kind of have a little play-by-play here, going back and forth. Yeah, so she's pretty strong for a magic user. She's taking them out with one hit. I don't know if that's just an indication of how strong she is or how weak they are. See, she just took out 2 in one hit. That's pretty impressive for a magic user who's not even an extremely high level. I mean, she's not a low level, but she's not really high either. Because again, this isn't like Dragon Force 1. Dragon Force 1, anytime you got a general up to level 10, you probably felt like, man, oh, okay, I made it with them. They're good. You know, they've hit the plateau. They're at the apex. They're not really going to do much better. Anything else is, you know, just almost just ceremonious at that point. But no. In this game, levels are not just arbitrary. So, oh, he's just about done, I think. So, I mean, you can go to level 15, level 20, level 25 without a problem. And it's not like you couldn't get that high in the first game, but you really had to go out of your way to get somebody to level 30 in the first one. And I don't know how much to your benefit it was, because it seemed like the level of games in that game were just very slow. In this game, it's a little bit better about that because you can learn more skills, more abilities, so it's actually worthwhile to get to a high level. And thanks to the cavern system, you know, you can get to a high level very easily. So, soldiers. Yeah, here's a good one for Bartz. And Rugalos, another dark elf general. He's a fighter. So, you know, if him and Bartz don't know each other, maybe they know some people who know each other or know of each other, you know? But they seem to have a large population. Most of them live under the ground, you know, beneath the continent. So it's no telling how many of them there actually are. So they've got the element of surprise in their favor, I think, among other things. Now he has soldiers. Oh, they don't have a special formation together. So I will just send my archers forward and my dragons can disperse. They're going to focus all their attention on Rugalos. Forget his soldiers. They're just along for the ride. Open rank. They can advance. We're gonna throw out a wave. And splash down. Yeah. Not the most effective ability, but it's better than nothing. Check on Bart, see how he's doing. Now, funny thing about Arm Doubler, what that ability literally does, though you've probably already figured it out by now, it makes it so your officer always strikes 2 times in a row. And while that's very effective in a duel, you might want to hold off using it in a situation like this against troops, because they will always attack twice in a row, and they attack so fast that what happens a lot of times is they will attack before another troop can move in line and get hit. So if they miss the first attack, there's a good chance that they'll miss both strikes. So it's kind of pointless to use that. And I should have left some troops back, because now oh, I think I'm gonna have to rethink my approach with him, because I'm doing terrible so far. I'm doing terrible. I think I'm overestimating his strength because I've used him so much in the past, but I haven't actually taken the time to, you know, build him up here or really look at what his stats were like. So I think I need to stop doing that. She's got art. Okay, I'm saving Gonzalez for Eduardo, who's actually the leader of this division now. So you are getting a level 10 after this fight. That's good. So we will go ahead and let Kinsera get in on the action. You know he wants to. Nira is one of my favorite battlers, male or female. She's a starting general for Reni as well. And like Frederick, she starts off at level 1 very weak, but if you build her up, she can become very powerful. Well, I shouldn't say very powerful, but very useful. I mean, granted, with the right weapons, yeah, she'll be very powerful as well, but she just has a good assortment of skills, and she's just good in the duel. She's just a good all-around character. So, no major weaknesses that I know of. biggest hurdle is she starts off with low MP, but a couple of statues and that's a problem that's easily fixed, right? So we're just going to keep them moving forward. We're going to attack. Yeah, they already are attacking. We're going to throw this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, and now he has no MP. Oh, I was going to show off Meteor Storm, and that would have been a great time to use it because it would have hit her probably as well as most of her people, and it would have did a lot of damage. But it was not to be, it seems. Silly, silly me. That's okay though, the dragons are doing hefty damage. You know, they're hitting like pickup trucks falling on top of elephants in the sky. You know, it's pretty brutal. You know, it's like a pickup truck falling on top of the elephant, which cracks the ground, causing a rift. Then the truck and the elephant fall further down into the abyss and landing on top of whatever they find below. So the force of both of those, that's what we're hitting her with right now. And it's just a question of how long is she going to be able to stand. I bet she's going to run away though. She's doing good damage though, you see that. Even at level... What level was she? Well, she's not as high as us, and she's still taking out 2 dragons with 1 hit. Oh, okay, they tanked that one. Okay, so maybe she's not as strong as I was thinking. But like I said, you gotta build her up. She's one of those people. And she's in the red now. She's holding up pretty well, considering. Because I know the dragons hit hard. Yeah. Only troops that might deal more damage than them are the high ogres, which I don't even think we've seen yet in this playthrough. You'll know them when you see them. So, gotta give her credit, she stuck around to the very end. You know, as you've seen by now, not very generals will do that. Only a few. And he... Oh, okay. I was gonna send somebody else, but okay, Gonzalez, I'm not gonna say no to you. You know? I try to live by the ask and receive policy in life. You know, those who ask, I feel are usually worthy to receive. And I found in personal experience that you'd be amazed what you can get if you just ask for it. If you just have the nerve to ask for it. And it's a lesson that I'm constantly learning, because I'm one of those people that tries to be as self-reliant and self-sufficient as possible. Not good about asking for help or anything. From friends, family, strangers, it doesn't matter. I'm just not good about it. But I'm learning that sometimes it's okay to ask for help, and a lot of times, you know, it's good for the other person as well as you. Because a lot of times, you know, people want to help when they can. It's good for everybody. You know I like to help people out, you know, it's a good feeling. So, lessons to learn in life. Don't we all have more than a few? But I'd like to think that's what makes life so spicy. Because if you had nothing to learn, you really wouldn't have nothing to do. And just in case I have another freeze like last time, I'm going to actually pause here, so just a moment. Let's give it a try. Sounded like he was just mumbling there, but apparently something about being an eagle. Did you know he was the eagle? I didn't know he was the eagle. Nobody told me. I do know that's a lot of damage though from 1 hit. I do know that we broke his winning streak and his elbow. Sorry. Oh, I feel kind of bad now. You know, if he didn't say anything, it would have been one thing, but the fact he actually made a point to say that, like, oh, my elbow, it somehow just makes it seem worse, you know? And you're going right back out, Gonzalez. When in doubt, you leave it to G. See, everybody on my team whose name starts with a G, yeah. Gangas, Gonzalez, you know, these are my guys. Don't nobody say Goebel, okay? Don't bring him up. I don't know no Goebel. Yeah, it'll be a cold day in hell before a number of things happen. You winning being one of them. Form rank. And suit up. Okay, I'm gonna be smart this time. He has birds and soldiers. Okay. I think we'll actually wait this out a little bit. We'll play tactically. Those archers are gonna make short work of the birds. I think my birdmen, I'll put them on melee. You know, keep it interesting. And I already have more troops in them from the get-go, so we definitely have an advantage here. His soldiers are all but toast. His birds are soon to follow. I'm gonna take my people in advance forward. That's fine. My birdmen are cleaning things up for us there. One straggler got away, and Gonzalez can finish him himself. Yep, making good use of that spear there. And in case you're wondering, yeah, he's just cooling out, just letting the breeze blow through his robe there. It's just it's a fine day here on the outskirts of Moon Palace, and Gonzalez is just taking in the sights, you know. It's very focused there, as you can see. He has a meditative stance. You know, he turns to stone, basically. Ever vigilant. Meanwhile, his people are putting in the hard work over here. I don't have anything that I can use that'll be useful, so we'll just let them keep going. I'm expecting him to run away again. If he does not, be pleasantly surprised. Yeah. That's Hogan for you. More talk than action. Not gonna go on that tirade again, though. And we won. He wasn't captured. I kind of expected that. But that's fine. It was a good outcome overall. And Shin got a level up. More MP is always a plus. Gonzalez. Valcina learned Undini. Kinsera never wants to get MP. Oh, you went back into the castle. That's kind of annoying. Okay. You know, we're going to come back for right now. This group, yeah, it'll be their turn. I like how we're just switching places there. And Phi-Fun is the division leader this time. And Cho, we've met before. Who could use the experience? I think it will be Kozue. They're evenly matched, except for the fact that she's at full health and has MP regen, so yeah. I only foresee one outcome to this fight, and I don't mind it one bit. Alright. Mages can disperse, so we will do that. Ghosts have to stand by because they're a little bit limited in movement. Again, that's just to keep them in check. You know, don't want them to be too strong, because they would be. If they had all the same formations as mages, they might be the most powerful troop in the game, honestly, overall. In terms of utility, for sure. And instead of wasting away, let me throw out one of these. Not even gonna bother charming his troops. You know, I don't want them anyway, they're monks. He's only got 52. We'll give him a fighting chance. You healing, ain't you? Oh, he didn't heal. Oh, that's why. Ah, you jerk. I would rather he healed almost. But that's fine. Provided he doesn't run away. Which he might not, only because he still has troops. And again, AI, you know, that's their stumbling block. If they have any troops left, they're less likely to run away. Hopefully we can recruit him in the next turn or two. With high intelligence, he can find us some good items at castles, so. And I really need to start sending people into these caverns and villages more, find items there. A lot of rare items will pop up in villages, and the crystals and mineral ores are best found in the caverns, so. That's what I'm thinking about right now. You know what? We are going to save Stefano for Phi-Fun. And they're both monk class, maybe they have a history, I don't know. We'll give it to him. If he can win. I don't know. If Edouard was at full health, this might be a bit of a challenge for Marcus, but he's been proving himself lately, so I'm not worried about him. You know, maybe because I talked him down so much early on, but I feel like he's really done good so far. You know, he hasn't disappointed me one bit. So, or maybe I've been overly cautious with him and that's why, I don't know. Either way, no complaints. He has 4 MP. I can use 2 skills. That'll be enough to weaken him, so what I'm going to do is order them to disperse. That's the major advantage that centaurs have over standard horseback, is they can disperse and regroup. So, in a pinch, or if you got a choice between the two, I say go with the centaurs. As long as you're not going up against any chimera or beasts or harpies, they tend to tear the centaurs apart just like any other mechanized soldiers. And I'll attack. just going to be patient and wait for more of my people to get close, and that will be right now. Everybody attack. And in the meantime, we'll throw this out. So if he's still around by the time I can cast another... Oh, I was wondering, what is he doing? Going all out, you know? Better use of Salamander than mine, for sure. Still not enough for him. So with 53 troops, he'll probably stick around, which means he's definitely going to lose. I'm just waiting for Marcus's meter to get back up to full, and you know what I'm going to do. Oh. I thought he was about to run away. He was just telling his troops to melee. Too little, too late. Face meet floor. And I think we're just about done for this video. We'll be taking this castle. We have no resistance, no opposition from Reni's people. Oh, but we still got him to deal with. I forgot that fast. Stefano, make it quick, please. More than you deserve. I'll just say that. He's actually not a bad character, but, you know, Stefano's my mock fighter for this playthrough. And I don't really have room for 2 right now, unfortunately, so maybe we'll get to see him in the future. Maybe not. In the meantime, I'm going to be using the familiar tactic. I won't be using this every time with Stefano, but, you know, I do have fun with this, so you are going to be seeing it a little bit. Just a little bit. Order all. Regroup. Again, you got to be careful. It is risky. It can backfire, so got to pay very close attention. See, as soon as that timer hit 87, because every second counts when you're doing this. I knew at 87 he would be able to use it, so I wanted to use it immediately. Because as soon as I can, I want to throw Aura Bomb out and just end the fight. And regroup again. Want to make sure he's completely covered at all times. So I'm actually going to leave him regrouping there. There we go. At 75. So remember that, 87 and 75, the 2 most important numbers for Stefano. And he's been captured. Good. I think we captured everybody in that battle, so that's wonderful. So now we can just take our time, let Gangas enjoy a leisurely stroll back up to Moon Palace. Marcus, meanwhile, will get another level, as well as Kozue. Not a bad turn of events. Real quick, restock, replenish. They can come right back around. That castle is completely protected now. And who is here in Tristan? One person? You know what? Let me see how I'm doing for time. Okay, so we're not at 30 minutes yet, so that's good. Got enough time for one more fight, I think. Bartz, come on, man. 1 win, please. I owe it to you, I think. We're going to send out just a few people. Bartz, Kinsera, and just one more person for backup. And, yeah. I was about to check to see what she had learned, but I remember it was Undini. So we will send Kozue instead. Excellent backup. Deploy, that's more than we're going to need by far. And it's also good in case someone else decides they want to get frisky with us. We should be able to defend ourselves. How well is Gangas doing? He's right here. Now, instead of there, we really want him to go here, so just want to make sure he stays the course. Good. And fight. We in a fight? We're in a fight. So we're up against another Monk class fighter, I believe. I don't know why that word is so awkward for me to pronounce, but it is. It's just when it's coming out, it just doesn't feel right. That's what she said. Kinsera, Bartz. No, we want Bartz to get this. So more troops, but we're stronger. And he's only got 30 HP. I should have paid attention to that. So my question is, does she have any offensive abilities? I don't remember. I am not that familiar with her. I usually capture her pretty quickly and I never use her. because there are several generals it seems like she just does not join. I'm pretty sure Ganges is one of them, so that's why I haven't seen her in action too much. Not that I've really been, you know, dying for it. You know what? I'm gonna be smart this time. I'm gonna leave some troops behind. Gonna open rank there. They can advance. My dragons can give him some coverage and stand by. And this might be a good use of tidal wave. Actually, let's try D Black. I'm gonna wait till they get closer though. My archers, make sure they're attacking now. And this should be good enough. That might have been a little more useful than tidal wave would have been, so I'm okay with that. I do like their kick attack animation. That's pretty smooth. You know what? They're just gonna attack. But no, I fooled you. They are gonna stand by. It'll be slow. But in the meantime, my dragons can go on melee. Hopefully this can go to a duel. Hopefully I can get her weak enough to where, with the use of Arm Doubler, Bartz won't be in any trouble. We're gonna see though. Fortunately, we don't have anybody else to contend with in this castle, so after she's out of the way, we're good. Yeah, slow going. Archer doesn't have enough gumption today. Doesn't have enough get up and go and get her. That's what the dragons are there for, to pick up the slack. You see how much damage they're doing. Archers are just along for the ride at the moment. But they are a good troop type in this game, don't be fooled. Just don't have the best formation right now going. You know what, I think that's good enough for him. I'm actually gonna wait, see how this goes. Provided she doesn't run away, they might actually take her out. The dragons are just that strong. I don't think so. I think she's gonna come out on top ever so slightly. But if she doesn't, I've got something cooked up for her. Because she is in the red. Just being careful here. I want to make sure I get this. So, taking a chance here. This could go either way. Let's see. Yes. I don't know what it is, but Bartz just has too much pride when it comes to a duel. Even when the odds are stacked against him, it's rare that he will lose a duel, unless it's just overwhelming odds against him. You know, and there's a few generals like that in this game. He's one of the best ones. That's why a lot of times I try to keep him with low troops just to get to a duel quicker, where he'll have the advantage actually. And he got some MP, which is great. That much closer to the coveted level 15, where he will get Bolt Storm. And that's going to make him so much easier to deal with. I'm going to take a couple of people actually and move them over there. Just a little extra backup. Somebody who I want to keep fighting, these two. Because I believe they still have useful abilities they can learn, so. Put it on fast, deploy these two actually, both of them, put them here. Deploy Bender and Hopi. Filippo can stay there. And just to spread things out, we will take one person of high intelligence, Agile, move him back to Hurrah. We still have people searching in Shuji, right? Yes. Roboteki, Hilda, and Acel all are searching for us. Who's here? Dora. Ah, Dora, sorry about what happened last time. Oh, you know what? I'm about to speed through this one, I think. Keep it in this video. Just some morons. Oh, yeah, Fauna's got a mouth on her, but I do like her. She's a good character. Yeah, so all magic users in this group. Well, Mira is an archer, but Arrow, Fauna, magic users. But they all have high MP and good skills, so we're not gonna mess around with them. Actually, we're gonna end it on this note. Actually, I don't want to press myself here, so that's gonna have to do it for right now. This has been Let's Play Dragon Force 2, Part 22. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.